What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, the week is almost over. There are new readings on the channel. In case you did not see them in your feed, they're on the channel or in the community tab where you can easily access them. This is a general reading, not a personal reading, so kindly do not take anything personal on this channel. If something feels offensive, it might not be your message, it might be for somebody else. Enjoy the reading. If you would like a personal reading, again, just reach out in the description box and you can get a personal anonymous reading anytime. All right. Okay, something is going on here. Money. Something's going on with money. Babies for money. Somebody could be having children for money, getting paid to have children. The collective is laughing. So whatever this is, you know about it and you think it's hilarious. You think this is funny how someone is actually trying to get away with this. Somebody doesn't want some sort of, this keeps coming out with this injection card. Somebody does not want this. They're refusing it. So they agree to have babies for money. Somebody here. Okay. And I also see somebody sacrificing, this couple is back out, a gay couple. Maybe when they're traveling, something happened to them. This came out yesterday, and it was coming out some months ago as well. Somebody could be doing this all to avoid some sort of medical treatment. I feel like somebody in this couple wasn't questioning their person. And then they ended up in reverse. Or it wasn't their person that did something. It could have been this person who had babies for money. Or some kind of deal or some kind of shady nonsense here. Whatever it is, the collective knows about it and they're just waiting for this person to fall in their face. Whoever this is here. Let's see, it's got little deck. An airport could be significant. An airport terminal or an airport could be significant. Something could have happened at an airport when somebody was traveling. Somebody could have gotten paid to do something to this couple as well. You could know this couple. If somebody wasn't questioning their person, maybe because it wasn't their person, or maybe it was. Maybe it was one person in this couple that did something to the other person so that this person could have babies and get money, or some kind of deal went on here. Something shady. Something shady happened here. Somebody didn't suspect someone. Why is the collective laughing? Why is the collective laughing? What is this? 7 of Cups in reverse. Somebody is lusting after somebody else's opportunities. Something could have happened when someone went out to eat. This is possible. But 7 of Cups in reverse is someone who was just lusting after someone else's opportunities. They're trying to get this person's opportunities that they cannot conceive themselves. And somebody could have Scorpio placements. You have Scorpio Sag. Again, King of Wands is in reverse until further notice. You could be a Scorpio Sag in the upright, and this could have happened to you. Okay. This person could be targeting air. We have air, fire here. Somebody's under judgment. Somebody's under judgment. Somebody could be a performer. Okay, anybody. Doesn't have to be. You have CEO in reverse here. Somebody could have Leo placements. There's a lot of yellow here. Somebody could have Leo placements, earth placements, fire placements, air fire placements. But somebody is under judgment. And everybody sees this person, whoever it is. They're no longer, something is going on inside and now this person is outside. So something is outside now. It's not inside anymore. They could be under judgment for this couple in reverse. Okay, somebody here could be under judgment for this couple in reverse. And with the money here, we have someone doing something. King of Wands in reverse is someone who does something very aggressive and impulsive. This person is not leadership. They're not a leader. They could look like they are, but they're not. They're really lusting after somebody's choices and possibly doing something to their food when they go out. More images of people eating. 10 of Cups in reverse is a Pisces involved. Okay, something suddenly happened. Somebody's house could have caught fire, or a building. Something caught fire and it was really bad. Okay, maybe somebody who's pregnant. This could have happened to someone who was pregnant. But something suddenly happened to this person who was carrying children. Again, we have Scorpio, Aries, and Pisces, Sagittarius, air, fire. So far, jumping on the floor, we have ancestors getting in reverse with this Tower person. Knight of Wands in reverse, more fire energy that is impulsive, angry, frustrated. They can't do something on the computer, maybe regarding a horse. A horse could be significant, but somebody cannot travel on the computer. They can't book a flight. They can't go somewhere or something. They probably want to follow somebody. This couple maybe traveled or was going somewhere, and this person cannot follow them. They can't do it. Ancestor is getting in reverse because something happened to these babies maybe in this fire. 3 of Swords in reverse. We have Libra and Aquarius, 5 of Swords. Someone is hurt someone. Someone could have hit someone. And this person is a bully. You know, 5 of Swords is abusive. This is another psychopath that doesn't know how to stop. But they cannot sacrifice someone, so they're frustrated. They could be taking it out on somebody because they can't travel somewhere or they can't sacrifice someone. 3 of Swords in reverse. Somebody is recovering. Okay, they're trying to recover from something. Somebody in the background is trying to recover. This could be anybody. Okay, Chariot from a car accident. Chariot in reverse or a motorcycle accident. Something where somebody is moving. Okay, this Virgo in reverse could be responsible for that. They wanted somebody's 2 of Cups. Again, with the 7 of Cups in reverse, somebody is lusting and stalking somebody's relationship. And somebody maybe had to recover from their spouse or somebody they know that got into an accident. Maybe they're okay, but they needed to heal from something because it wasn't good, whatever happened. 10 of Wands in reverse. So there's a dead spirit here. Okay, again, boxes are significant, paperwork, documents. Somebody could have, these are being exposed. They're open now. They're out in the open. Something is no longer inside something. It needs to come out. 7 of Swords. Somebody is trying to steal something here, trying to get away with something. Somebody cute. Okay, could be trying to get away with something. Somebody you would never suspect. And this person is after their stuff. This person betrayed them. Somebody could have made your cat betray you or something, like some craziness like this. The cat looks like they're stealing something. Somebody could be using an animal to carry out some kind of dumb agenda. 9 of Cups, ancestor is on it. And somebody's going down to the pit. Okay, this is in reverse. They're going downstairs. They're not going to heaven. They're not going anywhere good. They're going down. Okay, because ancestor is here. Again, somebody is doing something when someone is eating. Okay, they could be trying to spiritually contaminate the food. And maybe somebody went out to eat and it's possible something happened. I see whatever something, came in contact with something, okay? And then this person is eating it. This person is going after the food though. So something could have happened to the food and the person went after it and still served it to somebody. That's possible too. And now this person is going to hell, okay? Are they there already? Queen of Cups in reverse, a Cancer, Gemini, an Aquarius, a Pisces, Virgo could be significant. Again, somebody keeps returning with their baggage. This is somebody who doesn't want to leave a relationship. Nine of Pentacles, but this person is moving on, okay? They're not hustling. They're working honestly. And somebody wants to keep returning back with the baggage. This very codependent Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody's like, I gotta go. They're busy. Okay, they could be on their computer. They're doing some kind of new creation, Ace of Wands. Somebody could work on the computer a lot. And this person just keeps coming back and nobody's going out to eat with them. This relationship is over, it's in reverse, but they keep coming back. Okay, and somebody, like I said, somebody's in love with somebody else, Two of Wands. Okay, they could be communicating on the computer with this person, or somebody is just really looking forward to a new relationship. But again, this person has something to do with food contamination. You see the food is in the animal's mouth. That's not, and then we see somebody being served food. So some kind of contamination of food happened, maybe through an animal, and now somebody's eating it. Then we have the Emperor. Okay, this person is supposed to be good, but they don't look good. They don't look like a good person in this image. So this Aries is like, they're in the upright, but they're not a good person. They're doing some kind of shady contract here with people. This could be like somebody who works in an office at a desk, and they're doing some shady business here with paperwork and contracts and something, you know. And then somebody gets a job right here, all right? And then God is involved, the Hierophant. So whatever this person is doing, God is watching them because they're doing something shady with contracts. It's not right. This guy is winking. Okay. Somebody could smoke cigarettes. They don't have to, but they could. And this person looks like they're under mind control. Like they're not really understanding what they're doing or something. They're just being told to do something and maybe they're doing it. And then somebody gets a job. Somebody's rewarded somehow for this bogus action going on. But God sees it. God sees it here with the Hierophant. Somebody has wisdom and knowledge about something. And there's a Leo involved here as well. Maybe a Cancer, Gemini, Leo. This person is weak and scared of this person. Or they're both weak and scared. But they're involved. This Aries and this Leo in reverse are involved. For people's Ace of Pentacles. For their opportunity from God. A gift. And then we have this crooked ass Queen of Wands here. So this Aries, Pisces, Leo energy is involved in doing something reckless with the Fool in reverse. Okay, we have a white dog. Somebody could have a white dog. Okay, the dog could be in reverse or just they could have a white dog. But somebody cannot leave somewhere. They can't go somewhere. They can't leave their house. They're doing something reckless inside their house. Something... this person, whatever they're doing in their house, they don't have any regard for consequences. I also see planes in reverse here. Planes in reverse. There's something this person is doing with airplanes. Some kind of you could pretty much guess what this person. I think they're committing crimes. Full card in reverse is a crime card for me, a criminal card. This person does not care about consequences. They're just out of control. They don't think. Okay. And they're doing something for this Aries and this Pisces Aries, who are doing something bad with contracts and people. And they could be forcing this person to do it, or they could be under some kind of spell when they're signing it. And somebody's saying, get away from me. Okay, somebody next to this person is saying, get away from me. Don't come over here with your papers or whatever you're doing. Leave me alone. Stay away from me. Somebody with red hair could be significant. Somebody could have blonde hair. But somebody is bothering someone, okay? And they look like they want to go near them, but this person is crying. Like, don't come over here. So they did something bad to this person. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Again, air, fire in reverse has something to do with it. These are a lot of groups, mostly air and fire signs, and some earth. They're after temperance energy. This Sagittarius in the upright, they're after this rare temperance energy. This is somebody in this group must have Sagittarius placements or air placements, Sag, air, and earth. Because they're looking for people who, again, can get a job, who can invent things. Like this person is inventing something, or they just have a gift here. Somebody could be, what is this in his hand? Looks like he's showing her something. Maybe couples, people who are making deals, okay? People who can travel. These are people that they target because they want to live these people's lives. Okay, then we have the Empress here. Somebody could be expecting, somebody could have a white cat or a cat. And we have Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with this energy because they're expecting. That's the only reason why. We have the Baby card underneath. Somebody's expecting, and this person wants to work together because they want. We have the Money above it. So somebody is paying this person possibly to, what I see is somebody saying, just eat this stuff here, eat this. Okay, it's contaminated with spirits. Eat it though. Okay, I'll pay you. Okay, let me put some spirits, okay, in here. I want domination and control of those unborn, okay? And we have this Knight of Cups in reverse. Now this Scorpio, Libra, maybe a fire sign, Scorpio, Libra, or fire, could be involved in this. Okay, again, at the table. Okay, something is not romantic between these people though. So this person either has a different baby father, because this person is not their, this is not their person. This is something that, this could be a surrogate, this could be somebody who's just having a baby and somebody says, I'll eat that, even though there's spirits on it. Because the deal is to attach, and they got paid for it. It came out in the other deck. And then we have the Magician. Okay, maybe the child is a Gemini. And groups are obsessed with particular signs. They're obsessed with particular energies. Unfortunately, people don't have control over when they're born, and these sick psychopaths are stalking people based on their, when they're born. They're sick. Okay, so the child could be a Gemini. It's possible. Or a Gemini could be the father or something. This is possible too. And we have Five of Cups in reverse. You have Scorpio. Okay, somebody is healed. Somebody is healing, and Knight of Pentacles. Someone is working. Someone is working, healing. You have Scorpio, Taurus, Aries. This could be the father. The child could be a Gemini. You have Gemini again. Okay, so the child is pulling cards that they like. Okay, so they said, eat this right here on the table. Let me watch you here. Let me put my spirits here. Somebody's got a ring on the table. Somebody's got some jewelry. Okay, they look like they're living real nice too. All right, because something's going on in this womb. Babies for money. Ten of Swords is finished. She was sacrificed. Okay, and it was painful. So something is going on here, and it's not good. And somebody maybe thought this was okay. So they got a 2-for-1 or a 3-for-1. Okay, she could be having twins, and maybe all of them were, okay, Ten of Swords. Somebody's going into the light here. Now, these could have been good people. I don't know, but something could have been innocent. Again, I see jewelry here. So somebody's getting gifts. And on the phone here, they're talking to somebody on the phone. They're communicating. And they look like they're living good. They also have a cat, which is also, a lot of these groups like to harm our pets. So this looks like 4 people that they could offer up. And she just keeps eating it. She said, okay, well, they probably told her nothing is going to happen to you. We're just you know what we want to do. Okay, you're good. You got your stuff. You look nice today. Your house is nice. You're living good. Somebody's making some deal behind her back right here. They're making a deal. because this child is pulling good cards. So they had to end it painfully. It had to be a painful ending. They wanted this Lover's card, this magician energy. Okay, maybe this child was going to be a gamer or something that they were like, you know what, I want this for myself. And now they're gone. X could be significant. It doesn't have to be. Interesting. Let me see what else comes out. A different deck here. Interesting. 333 could be significant. Doesn't have to be. Okay. Somebody wants to control you, but not today. Not today. Today in reverse. They're stalking every word. You won't marry someone. A karmic child could be significant. The letter Z could be significant. Subway in reverse. Somebody on the subway could be in reverse. Something could be significant about this restaurant. Somebody wants someone to hurry up and do something. An accident. Columbia, a place that starts with C. Globe in reverse. They want to make you sick. They want to control you. Big feet. I love you, him, and her. A draconic witch is in reverse. Okay, go to Jesus. Go to Jesus. The letter D, Y, or Z could be significant. Texas in reverse. Something to do with Moloch. They lost control. This is a spirit where they offer up children to. It's out of control. Purple, red, yellow could be significant. Should I pull this deck again? Let me see. Somebody wants to control someone. The letter A could be significant. Los Angeles could be significant. T in reverse could be significant. Drag in reverse could be significant. Cancer Gemini needs to go to Jesus in reverse. Okay, male or female. Again, because they're going down to the pit here. Rolla. Could be significant. Allura. Lola. LA. Could be significant. Okay, and this Leo in reverse here. Somebody's trying to go somewhere. With their backpack. You have Capricorn, Leo, Cancer, Gemini. Could be trying to go somewhere with their backpack. Or somebody could be stalking someone. It looks like they're hiding when they travel. They're trying to hide from somebody. Somebody is very scared because they're getting ready to be judged in the spiritual realm. Somebody doesn't want to work with them or be friends, and this is a problem because they have to invade our space. They have to befriend us in order to harm us, these groups here. This Virgo, Cancer cannot do anything. Nobody wants to be bothered with them. Ancestors are protecting our wish fulfillment. And you have Nine of Swords in reverse. They were getting haunted here. They were getting haunted. It's in reverse. Maybe the haunting is finished. They took a little break. Ancestors are eating, having a good time. So maybe they're not haunting this person anymore. And this person is crying out for help. They have hope all of a sudden, but their intentions are still bad. Somebody healed from an ancestral ass whooping, excuse me. And now they're back with the bullshit. Eight of Cups in reverse. They're back again. Back with the food. Somebody's obsessed with the food here. See, something happened Somebody ate something, okay? And they're acting, this person is acting like, hold on, wait. They're in on it, this person here. Maybe a Pisces. They were behind it. Somebody was like, something doesn't feel right when I eat this food. Okay, we have Ace of Cups and Eight of Wands. Somebody wants to quickly get to their new love or something new feelings they're feeling. They want to quickly do something. They want to make a quick decision and go towards something they want here. We have Capricorn and Water, and Leo, Pisces, Gemini, and Cancer, Gemini. Somebody could be using darts in their spell work as well. Okay, they could be using darts. Two of Coins in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's possessed. This Capricorn is possessed and doing something with this Pisces. Okay, they're doing something together. Because somebody has an Ace of Wands and they're happy. They could be putting something in the cup here. In the cup. Six of Swords. Again, they keep returning with the baggage. Four of Wands. And they end up losing their home. This person came back so much and did so much harm with this Capricorn. This Aquarius and this Capricorn came back so many times and did so much harm. They lost their home and their community, their friends and people that trusted them. That's how much harm they were doing with this emotional baggage. To a Taurus, possibly a fire sign or a Cancer. Again, Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody is not thinking, let me think, in reverse. And they're lusting. They're just acting on their instincts, which are not good. Star in reverse. Again, Aquarius. Bothering Capricorn, Aquarius in the upright. Someone is just having fun. Somebody could ride a skateboard. They can do graffiti. Graffiti artist could be significant. Knight could be significant, the name. Somebody is just chilling, okay? They could be going somewhere on their skateboard. They could be defending themselves. This person is defending their art or something, defending their creations. This could be significant. A Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius could be significant. Somebody could be a plant mom or a plant dad. Okay, spirits do love to, I've experienced this multiple times, of sacrificing my plants. So somebody could be going through that here as well and trying to take care of their plants. And again, this is somebody who wants to work with you. Again, to tear down. Four of Swords. They're under arrest now, or they're put to rest. They're scared. They're waiting for messages that are not coming. Okay, because Temperance is here. There's something good happening. We're balanced. And something is going on, possibly with a child in reverse. Somebody is scared. Somebody could be in their room. A child, maybe. A child could be in their room by themselves here. The Sun card is in reverse. We have... The Sun card is usually an image of a child, but we have an adult here being a dumbass. That's what it looks like. So I see like there's somebody here who's alone, and then there's an adult, you know, just, okay, there could be an adult and a child somewhere. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, maybe this, somebody could be restless in a room somewhere. It could be a child coming out next to the Sun card. That's what I'm picking up here. This person could be an adult, but I'm picking up with the Sun card coming out. It could be a child and somebody is like they're happy or something, but because this is in reverse, they could be depressed. Like at first they were happy. They were happy that this child was in the room resting, okay, doing something in the rest, in the dream state. They could have been happy at first, but now they're not. Okay, they were starting up something. Somebody was starting up something here. And they're not starting something up anymore. Now it's bad. Now this person is arrogant, crazy. It says first place here. Somebody was rewarded for this, okay? And now it's not. Now it's not. Now this person's just arrogant and having lost. A sunflower could be significant. And this give me more on this person in this room. Somebody could be using this energy to work. They could be working with something here, using this for money, whatever this person is doing in here, resting. They could be on the floor. Okay, they can't sacrifice this person. Somebody is guilty for what they're doing to this person, or this person is guilty. A child, unfortunately, could be guilty of something. When it comes to these incidences with these groups, they manipulate children to do things for them that are sometimes it's against the law. So it could be this person in the room they could have a device in there with them, but somebody is guilty and needs to serve justice for what's happening in this room, and they can't sacrifice somebody. 10 of Cups in reverse. Pisces is involved, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, and Leo. Okay. Again, we have 10 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. We have Taurus, Gemini. Somebody is very giving. They're going to get justice for something that could involve this. Someone is in love. Okay, something is meant to be. And we have this Gemini here again. And this Scorpio Sag having a painful ending. And it has something to do with this person in the room by themselves. It's not a child, it's an adult. But it could be a child. Because the Sun card came out next to it and there's no child on this image. And the Sun card is an image of a child. So it could be that, or an adult. But it has something to do with the Scorpio Sag who had or a Gemini that had a painful ending. Again, this could be karma because they're guilty of something, of reversing families, shattering dreams, and maybe their own family, Wheel of Fortune, they're having karma, bad karma in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. We have Virgo in the upright, and Page of Swords. Somebody is curious about something. Virgo air could be curious, even though they're working or, again, getting something to eat. They could be curious about something. Painting could be significant. Somebody could be trying to cover something up with red paint. Red is significant. This looks like a child again. This child could be doing something involving paint or something like that while somebody's on the phone or communicating. Now they could be, I also see them trying to use a child to try to engage with these two adults here, which is inappropriate. Okay, but these groups try to do that. They try to make inappropriate relationships come together. They're perverted and they invert things. Again, these are dead spirits that people are walking away from with the Six of Cups because they were getting bad karma being around these dead spirits. Their Wheel of Fortune was in reverse because these dead spirits are taking their futures, their destinies. So they moved away with the Six of Cups in reverse. They said, I gotta go. They were hanging out with this person. But then they said, no, this person is taking my future. They're doing something to me. And somebody in the background is painfully ended as well. And very frustrated. Like, it's just a bad energy here. So anybody who they could not sacrifice in their circle moved away from them. And this person is left here a mess. Okay, and there's, again, this Two of Cups energy. And this Ace of Pentacles energy. Eight of Swords. Somebody's going to jail. Okay, this fire sign that works with that spirit. Scorpio fire. Scorpio Sag. Again, Gemini, Taurus, Pisces. Anybody in reverse here? Libra. Capricorn in reverse. These signs are going to prison with the Eight of Swords. Okay, somebody could be hiding. They could be hiding and scared to go outside because they're covering up their face here. Like something. Why is this person hiding? They don't want to go to jail. They're being watched. Page of Wands in reverse. This Cancer Leo could be hiding inside somewhere. But they're supposed to be in jail. This could be a spirit. I don't know. I feel like somebody got arrested, but maybe they got released and they're hiding inside, or a spirit could be hiding inside somewhere, not wanting to leave a location, because their spirits usually don't want to leave a location. They're possessed and obsessed, so they want to stay and keep bothering people. That's what spirits do. lower spirits do this. But this person is they can't start something new. They can't do something. God is watching them. The Hierophant is here. Okay. This person, they're watching this person's travels. God is watching this person travel around. And something is over here. Something is complete about this person's destiny. It's like God is stopping this person from going any further with what they're doing. Something is complete. Somebody made a deal and agreed. This person is done. So it's time for them to go. A Gemini, Earth sign could have done this. Taurus. Okay, we have Capricorn here because this person is doing something with the devil. This person is attaching spirits. They could be doing something to women, doing something for this man with women. Some kind of pimping could be going on. This could be somebody in a coven who's getting pimped. But the devil is also watching. God is watching, and so is the devil. These entities are watching these people and agreeing to finish something here. They're frustrated, they might know, but somebody is praying to God and something happened. Some sort of agreement by these powerful people were made. Okay, because the collective, this is the collective usually for me, is good. Like the collective is not doing anything to anybody. Okay, they're learning with the Page of Swords. This King of Pentacles in reverse is trying to do something to this energy. But there's somebody more powerful here who is praying to God, and God is contacting. God does this, okay? You can pray, and God has angels and contacts, okay? This is reality. King of Swords, okay, they could be contacting an investigator, okay? Somebody could play chess. Somebody could play chess, but they're contacting this righteous, honest, upright energy. Taurus, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Earth, Gemini. Somebody's being contacted. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody, again, more Taurus energy that's recovering. Okay, and we have the Emperor. Again, this person doesn't look like they're doing the right thing, but there could be somebody bad still involved next to the Devil here. So this person could be the one that's getting investigated, this Emperor energy that's doing something with contracts. This person that sits at a desk or has some kind of job like this. Yeah, the truth is coming out about them with the Moon card in reverse. Okay, Scorpio could be significant. Some kind of lurking around somebody's house could be significant. Somebody could be doing this, but it's not happening anymore. It's being exposed. Six of Wands, it's going to be public. And somebody's going to be happy. Something's going to be publicly recognized about what this person is doing around people's homes. Five of Wands in reverse. This person is avoiding the conflict, the authorities. They don't want some kind of... It's going to happen, though. Because of this Queen of Wands energy, there's a lot of deception here. Whatever they did for this Pisces, Aries, this Queen of Wands, this feminine, and this Cancer in reverse, maybe in the mirror, some kind of mirror spying, monitoring could be going on. Again, somebody works at a desk or something, or in the office. And this Virgo, Libra, there's a bunch of people that this Aries is doing something for, and a lot of them are feminines. It's like this man is being controlled by these feminines. Maybe they're masculine feminines, or they're dominating. They're very, aggressive. But this man could be avoiding, something going public. Again, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Again, there's these feminines that are dominating this man. Because of this Taurus, Aries. And the Scorpio who's healing. And this family. So there's somebody who's obsessed. Okay, somebody had a rebirth. Somebody had a rebirth here with the Death card. Maybe a baby. Somebody may want to have a baby. Okay? Or somebody's just having a rebirth. And this is, they want this ten of Pentacles and this healed energy. Five of Cups in reverse. This energy that's responsible, that's working, that's focused, and this rebirth energy and magician energy. They want all of this here. So there's somebody or a group or families or communities that this man, what is this man doing to these communities? They're doing something bad and shady to these couples or, again, families with contracts, some sort of contract or document. Okay, Page of Cups in reverse. They're intuitively contacting them. They're contacting them intuitively. Something is going on with fish. Okay, they're contacting them into marine spirits or something in the water. Something could be going on in the water, with the water in a community. They could be. Now, the Page of Cups is also about unwanted communication with the intuitive messages. Again, this can come from binding, witchcraft, telepathy. But somebody's abusing someone in the imagination, in their mind, and in the air. In the air. This person's also very immature. They're doing this for somebody's Nine of Pentacles, for their inheritance. These people steal people's destinies. That's what these groups do. But somebody's saying, stop coming over here. Stop bothering me. So whoever this is, you know that they're not good, and you keep telling them to stay away from you and leave you alone. But they keep doing it. They probably want somebody's baby. Okay? Or we have Chariot in reverse, or an accident. Again, 2 for 1, 3 for 1. Okay, somebody gets a job, or something is accomplished financially or career-wise for this person every time they do this. Every time a Chariot is in reverse, something is in reverse here, a motorcycle, car, or some kind of, they get rewarded. So they're doing some kind of crooked work here, okay? And somebody, again, is in the public eye. They don't have to be. Knight of Cups in reverse, again, they try to, this person could be using romance or something with people in a community. Some kind of romance could be going on with people in a community. Subway in reverse. Could be significant. Something in a subway happened. Something happened in a subway. Somebody here could be a part of this. 43 or 34 could be significant. Somebody's wearing a mask. They're confused how you know they're wearing a mask. Something with somebody's arms or legs. So much I want to tell you about arms and legs. Somebody was homeless. Agatha, or a name that starts with A. I know that you're lying to me. Somebody doesn't love your ass. They don't because they're lying to you. You don't love this person. Vietnam, or a place that starts with V in reverse. Or a person from here or that lives here could be in reverse. A fashion designer is significant. The Caribbean is significant. Somebody is turning the lights off. Zephyr in reverse. Somebody's doing something with the lights off with a demon. And their spirit team is helping to maybe fight this. Somebody's spreading rumors. They're listening to you. Big ears. They're listening to you and spreading rumors. This King and Queen. Earth Witch. Something is not happening soon for them because you're the right one. Rest in peace. Something is over for this group. Something is over for this group today. Somebody might ask someone to marry them today. Okay. Maybe in a subway. That could happen. Texas could be significant. The letter Y, first, middle, or last name could be in reverse. The letter D could be significant. Let's see what needs to come out of here. King, Queen in reverse, Earth Witch, and they want to make you sick. Okay, somebody is crazy. They want to make someone sick. Let's see what's going on here. Again, we have Chariot in reverse and Sacrifice, Hangman, or some sort of enlightenment that you have about something losing control or someone lacking discipline or a vehicle, a person, someone's body. Okay, for a new beginning here. Someone could be obsessed with these acts and now they're in reverse. They were trying to make somebody sick. You have Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius. Okay, Cancer. Somebody's aware of this and they're making a quick decision to do something, defend themselves. You have Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer. Anybody can have these placements. Somebody is defending themselves here for their new beginning, their faith. And somebody wants an accident to happen quickly right here. Maybe in the air, or something did happen in the air or in a car because of what they're doing. It happened to them. This is possible too. Someone is, you want this Hangman. Somebody's aware of this Hangman. Again, this could be enlightenment about something, or somebody sacrificing something, releasing something in a moving vehicle. Somebody could be attempting to do this over and over again with the Nine of Wands. Fire, water sign, Taurus, Pisces, and now they're put to rest or under arrest. Because somebody keeps trying to harm somebody or take away their enlightenment with some sort of accident. Accident came out on the card. So they could be trying to make someone sick now that they can't maybe do something in a car. Oh my God, these people are crazy. They're doing spell work, okay? They want somebody to make a very bad decision. They're doing spell work to make people make a bad decision because they're not progressing, because they're not able to do what they want to do, committing crimes. They're not able to do that, okay? So they're doing spell work on somebody to make them make very evil decisions so they don't make good decisions, because somebody normally does. And they're using this Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Libra to do it. They're using these fire signs as well to do this to somebody who's just defending themselves and saying, leave me alone. And has consciousness and awareness that they want to hurt somebody who, just because they're conscious and aware, and they're saying to leave me alone. I don't want to engage with these spirits. I don't want to do anything that involves witchcraft or magician in reverse energy, narcissism. I don't want to be involved with this. So can you go away? And now they want to make somebody sick because they can't, they do this because they don't want anybody exposing them. They want to be able to control and dominate and do whatever they want. And if somebody's good, they could interfere with that. They want to be friends, but nobody wants to be friends with this group. Okay, we've released this friendship, whatever this is, or we never had it, but it's just not happening and they keep forcing it. They're lusting, Seven of Cups in reverse again, lusting after our choices, okay, for somebody's Ace of Cups, and they're doing something sneaky in the dark for it, okay, for this new beginning that doesn't belong to them. They're using this Taurus, Aries in reverse and this Taurus, Gemini in reverse. They like horn signs, horn male signs or something like this. They keep doing this. These are robatas. These are people who are replaced and they could control them. They've lost their home. They've been sacrificed by this group and they keep helping them, so they're going to continue to be having loss. Okay, they might try to make them sick if they can't make us sick. And they have these groups have to sacrifice people every day. They have to do something every day. Ancestors are getting in reverse here. The ancestors are upset, okay? And these people are crying out for help now. And there's no communication about this group or to this group. They have no way to create a way. They can't create a way out of this. More fire in reverse, fire, water in reverse. Because again, ancestors are really angry. Really angry, and somebody wants to travel or complete something, finish something, have some sort of success, and they keep trying to interfere with that. Somebody wants to meet up, they keep trying to interfere with this, they keep coming back over and over again, bothering someone who just wants to move on with their life. And they're using this Emperor in reverse energy and this Child in reverse. Why is this Sun card in reverse next to the Emperor? What is going on with these two people, these two energies? Jumping on the floor, we have Five of Cups and Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some kind of loss and grief is happening. There could be a child in reverse here. Why is Five of Cups next to the Sun? It could have something to do with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this Earth Fire in reverse. This person could also be hiding, masking up as a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could actually just be a young Earth Fire sign that's not quite an adult. That could be doing this as well. This is possible as well. Somebody who thinks they're an adult. Okay, you have Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's this Earth Fire, Cancer, Gemini in reverse. That is maybe, or a Scorpio. That is, they could be offering up this child. Why is Five of Cups here? Some kind of aggressive behavior. Emperor in reverse is usually my grape card. This could be possible. But there's a Cancer, Gemini, and an Earth Fire, male or female. Again, some people mask up behind queens and kings. They mask up behind genders and stuff like that. So this could be any male or female, old or young. That's Cancer, Gemini, Earth Fire. That is behind this, that's possessing this Emperor to be aggressive towards this energy and cause loss, death. Okay, so something could have happened here. I'm sorry for anybody's loss. They did this for somebody's inheritance because they couldn't take from somebody else here. Their judgment is way in reverse. They're not thinking good here. Again, we have more images of adults and little persons right over the Death card. A High Priestess, a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Cancer, ancestors, an Earth sign, an Aquarius in the upright, Capricorn, a Cancer could know about this or not. Someone's disappointed though. They're having loss and grief. Again, they're being played. Five of Swords in reverse. They're being tricked. They keep bothering someone. This Page of Swords has to keep thinking of new ways to watch this person or do something in their mind. Okay, that they're avoiding a painful ending. Something is very painful. This Page of Pentacles is not helping. This Virgo is not helping. This big ass King of Wands could have something to do with this death, or they could be gone as well. With this Capricorn in reverse. These groups are this is over, but something happened. So maybe several young persons, and it involves grief and loss and death. Couple more cards out of here, then I'm going to close the reading. Somebody took someone for granted, and an evil eye is in reverse. Three-party situationship. Somebody could be listening to a three-party situationship, listening in on this. Spine. Somebody choked on something at the mall or somewhere else. Somebody was mauled as well. This could happen as well, like by an animal. Somebody could have choked on something. Somebody could stop thinking about someone. Whoever this is, they could stop thinking about someone. They weren't obsessing about this person, but they were still being a karmic shield. They were still protecting this person from their karma. That's what this person could have been. Either an adult or a child could have been being used or forced to be a block for somebody's karma. They can just keep putting their karma on this person instead of dealing with it themselves. Having a date with a soulmate or twin soon. They could have taken this away from somebody who was being a karmic shield for them. Maybe somebody was meeting up with their person or their soulmate, and they reversed it by forcing this person, or this person could have volunteered to be a karmic shield for them without knowing. Someone is nervous. A Pisces could be significant. Curses you after watching your videos daily. This person is in reverse. Capricorn in reverse could be significant. Okay, this person is scared to fly by themselves, so they could be working with this group. Something is not happening within a week though, this baby. Somebody in this group is trying to have a baby to offer up to this group or something, the leader or something, but it's not happening. Okay, something happened last year because of something that happened last year. Somebody lied to this person. Someone is lying. How could you lie to me? Somebody's not related to a celebrity, or this person related to a celebrity could be in reverse. Okay, their destiny could be in reverse. Somebody's not paranoid anymore because past loved ones are watching over them every day. Somebody lied on a police report about a loud noise. A twin flame could be significant. A coach or tutor is in reverse. This could have something to do with a police report. Someone's never committing to someone. They won't leave. A flat tire, they don't want to get a flat tire. Someone is married. So there's like somebody who won't leave, but they're not committing to someone. Someone is also married to their person, or they want to be. If someone is not getting a flat tire, somebody could be trying to cause this for someone. A succubus, a sister could be doing this. Karmic trying to be your friend. This person could be in reverse. Hiding land from you, they probably are. You never met them. Somebody you never met that could be hiding land from you, again, because they're stalking your family, and your family could be helping them do this. Again, they all come together to offer up people in the family that are good, that have inheritance, that never engage with the satanic garbage. Those are people they target to go after and steal from. And the family members do this as well because they're bad. So they participate in it, but they end up regretting it. Now they're digging up people's remains. Okay, this is the life they're living now. For trading in their family. For some people, they don't have success. A divorce is final. Somebody doesn't need help. Somebody's not struggling with telling the truth about something. That's good. Somebody is reporting somebody's posts or videos. They're jealous. Somebody is going to tell the truth about this. What they did. They're not playing both sides anymore, so they're going to confess something, or they have done this already. Okay, somebody's not camping. They don't want to camp. Candy in reverse could be significant. The spiritual realm, and lost my job. Somebody could have lost their job over something they were doing in the spiritual realm with candy, or to somebody's candy, because they didn't want to go camping. A baby mama could be significant. A high school. Somebody couldn't steal someone's identity in high school. They were confronted. Don't take any more chances. Somebody's overwhelmed. Simon, or a name that starts with S. Angels are encamping around you. Something is not broken. Sag Pisces could be significant. You about to blow up. Take that how it resonates. Zagan. Somebody's not a college dropout. You're so beautiful. Somebody is not doing anything for a second chance, though. They don't want to lose their job with this coven. They need help, though. The divorce is not final for somebody. Someone's getting sentenced. Somebody has never forgotten about you in this reading. A coach or a tutor. It could be on your spirit team. Somebody wants you by their side. They're not cheating anymore. I love you, him and her in reverse. They're committing. This person is not a succubus. They don't want to make you sick. They're telling someone to leave. They're not paranoid. You met them before. They could have lied to you.